Let's make my coconut curried bean stew. So delicious. Let me show you how I go about that. Let's go over the ingredients needed. Fresh ginger, garlic, fresh green seasoning mix, your preferred dry spices and seasonings, and the star of the show, of course, is the canned kidney beans, along with whole sweet onion, red bell peppers, and tomatoes. Since this dish is quite simple, I love adding layers of flavors by roasting the vegetables. So I chop up the red bell peppers, onions, and tomatoes and roast them in the air fryer. Now for the onion, I only roast half of it. We're using a whole onion for the recipe, but I will only roast half of it. The other half I will be chopping shortly. Now before we roast, let's season with some salt and crushed black pepper. And then we'll also add some oil. And my preferred oil here is my cooking olive oil. Give it a mix and roast using the veggie option. Meanwhile, chop up the other half of the onion and set that aside. Then we want to drain and rinse the canned beans thoroughly. They are already cooked, which saves time since beans usually take a while to soften and tenderize. Using canned beans makes this process much easier and more efficient use of your time. Don't you agree? Now, on certain occasions, I will purchase the uncooked beans, soak them, and then cook them in a pressure cooker, and then bag them and store them in the freezer until they're ready to be used. So that's another option. Our vegetables are now roasted, so let's blend them until smooth. Roasting really enhances their flavor, a great technique to boost your dishes. Ideally, I would have roasted the garlic and the ginger too, but I forgot with everything going on. It happens, right? No worries. We can blend them now. Now let's get cooking. In a pot over medium-low heat, pour in some cold pressed coconut oil for that island flavor. And you can use any oil of choice. I like to build on flavor, so therefore I use an oil that is fragrant or an oil that has flavor. Olive oil will be a great option too. Once your oil heats up, add your onions, then season with some salt and crushed black pepper. And then cook until softened, fragrant, and translucent. That should take about a minute. And now you want to introduce your dry seasonings and spices of preference. And then you want to stir that in to combine it and continue cooking for an extra minute or so. And then you want to go in with your pureed roasted vegetables. Stir that in as well. And you want to now rinse your blender. We do not want any waste around here. No. And add that water to it, stir it. Now you want to introduce the lid to its pot and cook on medium-low heat for about 5 minutes. That's looking very good. Now you want to go in with your beans. After adding the beans, you want to stir again to combine everything. And then you want to throw the lid on and turn the heat down to the lowest setting and cook for 15 minutes. Now your bean stew is cooked. We want to go in with a fresh boost of flavor and fragrance. So here is where the fresh green seasoning comes in. You just want to fold that in and turn the heat off. It also serves as a garnish because there are specks of beautiful colors in there. The coconut flavor has now dissipated, so I go in with a little more of it as a finishing oil, and voila, we're done. Be sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate every support you can give me here. And then share the video as well so others can learn about Nanabe's kitchen. We have nothing but love to share here. Let's spread it. Friends, thanks again for joining me. I hope to see you pretty soon on my next one. Have a great day. Make it a great day, actually, and have fun, especially in that kitchen.